Hello everyone. Okay, so we'll be continuing with our data sufficiency questions. We have already done the introduction part of it. 2019, 2020 questions we have done. Today we'll be doing 2021 questions from this data sufficiency type. Okay, so let's get started. Now, what it says, first thing, what is the question that we read first? If you have not seen the earlier videos, the introduction part of it, how we usually solve it, please watch the introduction video. Okay, then you can come here. Then, so what is Seema's rank from the top in class of 40 students? Now, this is from the chapter of ranking. So I will assume that you know how to do ranking chapter. Okay, otherwise I'll be essentially be teaching you all the topics also. So that won't be happening because we have to cover it in limited time. So I assume that you know something about ranking. Now, what is asked, what is Seema's rank from the top in the class of 40 students? Now, so if there is 40 students in total, now if for example I know the ranking of Seema from the top and ranking of Seema from the bottom, okay, then I can tell the total number of students. This you know that for any random person, for example here this is Seema. So Seema's ranking from the top plus Seema's ranking from the bottom minus 1 is equals to total number of people in the row. This you know, correct? So if there are 5 people, then 1 2 3 4 5. So this is third from the left and third from the right. So how many people are there? So 3 here, 3 here, 3 plus 3 6, but minus 1. So this gives 5 because this person gets counted twice. Here Seema will get counted twice. So total is equals to whatever her rank is from the top and from the bottom minus 1. Now once you know this, now see, in this question it says Seema's rank from the top in a class of 40 students. So total known hai, total to bhaiya pata hai. Then it is asked what is Seema's rank from the top. T you will have to calculate. For this what you need, this you already know. If you somehow I tell you the value of Seema's rank from the bottom, then can you get her rank from the top? Correct hai ki nahi? ये तो given ही है. This I need to see. So basically now my question gets reduced to which statement gives me Seema's rank from the bottom. This I want. Whichever statement gives me Seema's ranking from the bottom will be enough to answer my question. You understand this? This was the part that you needed from ranking chapter. Now we will come to data sufficiency. Now, so first thing is Priya ranks 4. Priya is 4 ranks below Seema. Okay, so Priya is 4 ranks. So this is Seema, let's say. Then Priya is 4 ranks below Seema. Okay, then what is written? Priya is 4 ranks below Seema and 31st from the bottom. So from the bottom, Priya is 31st. Then what is Seema? Seema is 4 plus. So here, from here you can get Seema is 35th from bottom. Correct? Is this what you needed? You only needed to know Seema's rank from the bottom. Yes. So this is statement 1 in itself is enough to give you the answer. Then next, Anna's rank is 2 ranks above Seema, who is 37th from the bottom. Now the next statement is about Anna. Anna का देखते हैं. So Anna, so this is Seema. Then Anna's rank is Anna is 2 ranks above Seema, who is 37th from the bottom. So now Anna's ranking from the bottom is given to you. From the bottom, she is 37th. Now Seema is 2 ranks below her. So what is Seema's rank? Seema's rank is again 35th from bottom. This is what you wanted in life. So this statement is also correct. That means statement 1 alone is enough. Statement 2 alone is enough. Answer becomes C. Either of these statements alone is enough to answer the question. Okay, we have went step by step and you must be getting all of it. Then next question. Next, let's do this. So it says what? Eventually, who is the heaviest among A, B, C, D, E? Okay. Now, this was a bit of a disputed question. Okay. UPSC gave answer C or D. Okay, many places the answer given is A. So तीन ऑप्शन आ जा रहे हैं A C D. Now I'll tell you why some answers were given. Okay, now first thing is I will tell you what UPSC I think eventually thought and came to the answer of C and D. So first we'll understand that, but of course it's not a very good question. Once the wording of questions go slightly haywire, it is very rare that they did in this year that they gave two of the options as correct. Usually what they do, they just remove that question, and I think that is the correct way also. If the question is slightly here and there, then you should not be giving two options may be correct, this option may be correct, because most people or many people would leave this question, okay, thinking there are two options that are satisfying. So I think the correct way is actually to just give it as a bonus, but they didn't do this. So let's see now what it says. You need to tell me the heaviest among A B C D E. Very nice. So मुझे बताना है A B C D E who is the heaviest. Now statement 1 is each of A and D is heavier than each of B, E and F, but none of them is heaviest. Okay, now first statement is saying what? So let's say this is B, this is, let's say this is B, this is E, and this is F. These are their weights. I have shown weight using lines. Now let's say it says each of A and D is heavier than B, B, E, F. So A and D will be like this, correct? Now it says none of them is the heaviest. So if you go by grammar, is the heaviest means कि कोई single winner नहीं है. There is no single winner. Okay. So it may be that this is A and D, they are equal, and what remains? C also remains. So maybe if there is C also that is heavier than them, then C is also equal. Or let's say C is not even in the picture. Then also you can write down that none of them is the heaviest. Okay, so this statement holds true for this also, correct? So the question asks you who among this, who is the heaviest among this. Now can you see even for equal this holds, correct, because there is no single answer. So this is statement 1. Now can you tell from this diagram who is the heaviest? No, you don't know anything about C, A and D. So this is not clear until you know something about C, A and D. Then it says next thing that A is heavier than D but is lighter than C. Second statement, first let's see it alone. So A is heavier than D but lighter than C. So this is the order C, A, D. But it is not telling you anything about B, E, F. So of course statement 2 alone is not enough, just like 1 was not enough. But if you see them together, then what happens? If you see them together, then of course you know either they were equal, that's why you were not able to guess. But now you also have the ranking of C, A and D, so you can clearly write that C is greater than A, greater than D, greater than B, E, F. Now if it is asked who among them is heaviest, clearly C is heaviest. So using both the statements together you can get to the answer. So both statement 1 and 2 together are required to answer the question. C becomes the answer. Now let me tell you how A also becomes the answer. So if you don't take this condition of they can be equal, okay, which is a very like just because of grammar, so we don't usually do that. But if you consider that, then if you don't consider that is Rm, so you say that AB, AD are not the heaviest, B, E, F are not the heaviest. So probably C is the heaviest. So statement 1 alone is enough. That's why some coachings gave A as answer. Okay, then D why they gave, because if you thought that this question was not clear about equality, not being equal, they should be distinct or not, that confusion, so somebody might have said that it is neither, that is we don't know still. So that's why they gave C in the answer. Not a very good question. They should have given that they have distinct weight like that, then it would have been much more easier, or they can have same weight. There should be more clarity in the question. But you get the point how you should have done this. Okay, then next is this. It asks what day is the 14th of the given month. 14 तारीख को whatever month is given 14th को क्या है, what is on the 14th. Now how do you find this? So see, statement 1, the last day of the month is Wednesday. Last day is Wednesday. Does this tell you anything? अरे भाई, it can be February, ये तो 28th day हुआ Wednesday. It may be लीप ईयर का February, so 29th हुआ Wednesday. If it is a month like November, तो ये 30th हुआ Wednesday. Or if it is December, then 31st will become Wednesday. ये सारी अलग बातें ना, correct? So of course this is not the answer. The last day of the month is Wednesday. Does not matter. 4 possibilities are there. अगले स्टेटमेंट से भी कुछ नहीं होगा, इसका कोई यूज ही नहीं होगा. अल्टीमेट बात. Okay, so first statement is not enough. Then next, the third Saturday of the month was the 17th day. The third Saturday of the month was the 17th day. Now, third Saturday does not matter. See, what matters or what makes a question, what can make an important part of the question, when they tell you about the 5th Saturday, 5th Sunday, then you need to think कि 28th ऐसे ही होता है, then I have 2 more days, so in that one of that is Saturday. Third Saturday तो हर महीने आता है. It does not even matter which month, which year, what are you talking, nothing. So third Saturday comes every month, does not matter. So ultimately what he is telling you simply कि on 17th it is Saturday. If on 17th is Saturday, then on 14th what will you have? 17th is Saturday, so Saturday and go Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, 17, 16, 15, 14. 14th is Wednesday. Easy peasy. Okay, so this is how you get to, 17th is Saturday, so 14th will be what? Of course you can get from this. This will come out to be Wednesday. So the third Saturday of the month was the 17th day. This is correct. This gives you the answer. So answer becomes what? Statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Okay, agar 2 alone sufficient hai, then don't say ki I have to use both, all that. Of course, first you check always individually. Okay, so this is it for 2021 questions. In the next few videos, we'll see 2022, 3, 4, 5, 6 also someday. Thank you.